Do you think, and this is based off your life, do you think you doing 1 year of college and not going pro straight out of high school, because you could have done it?
Yeah.
Did that help you in you getting to this point? And I think it'll help a lot of kids and parents. How did you navigate, you and your parents navigate going to college and then going pro? What went into that? I know that's kind of loaded question.
Yeah.
A loaded question.
It's a
But I
great
think it helps
question.
parents and kids.
It's a great question. I think to your first point of child prodigies, because the times we're seeing right now are kind of scary.
Yeah.
I think a prodigy is a naturally gifted person from a very young age. I do think nowadays we have very young athletes training almost at a pro level. And that's what scares me, is letting kids and young teens develop naturally as opposed to almost like stunting their growth by having them train like they're about to run 9.8 in the 100.
Yes.
You know? Which, I mean, we can't say who's who for sure, but I do think it is crazy the amount of really fast times we're seeing. I think what I loved about how my parents developed me was they let me be a kid. They let me grow up naturally. I trained in high school, but I didn't train super, super hard. And college was the first time I felt like I really was like, oh, this is what it's like to train. And I think my body was ready for it. And I think that's the biggest thing, is like I was ready to take on the weight of that. That decision to go to college was mainly influenced by my mom, which I really appreciated. I think she just wanted me to have that experience. I appreciated it because when you go pro, that team aspect is gone.
Yeah.
The resources are on you, whether it's a trainer, whether it's a recovery, whether it's a weight coach, whether it's your main coach. Most of those things, if you're not training on a college campus, are on you. And so to be able to go to college, to get that team experience, to live in a dorm room, to be away from my parents, to have that time, to just like be 18, 19, learning what it's like to do laundry, to manage my finances to a degree, you know, of like, hey, mom, I need a little more money. I didn't manage well this week, but like, it was good for me. It was healthy. And I appreciated it, even if it was just for 1 year, to be able to say like, I went to college, you know? And there's been athletes who have gone to college and maybe did a year or two and then left, but it's like, it was a part of the journey. It was a step I needed. And I think it also helped me realize, okay, this is what it's like to train at this high level. Now, where is the right place for me to do that? And college gave me that opportunity to see that.
What made you pick the college you went to?
It's a good question. Honestly, when I did my visit to Kentucky, and you got Omar McLeod, Kenny Harrison, Jasmine Camacho Quinn, all training under one roof.
Bangers of all
Some of the best hurdlers in the world.
The quality of athleticism that was there.
I mean, you're like, clearly the hurdles are doing something here, you
She
know?
said Omar, gold medalist.
Kenny.
Kenny was the world record holder at the time. Yep.
Kenny was the world record.
Quinn.
Yeah.
Corey Carter.
I would definitely go.
I totally forgot.
I mean.
Yeah.
Kentucky was
popping. It was popping.
That's going to be on the, we're going to talk about the one of the episodes, man.
Yeah.
That hurdle court?
Yes, man. It's just bangers.
And
oh, my God.
Of course, I mean, Daniel was hurt at the time, but Daniel Roberts was there.
Daniel Roberts.
I mean, you had everybody. And, you know, I remember being on my visit and asking, Flo was like, where do you see yourself in like 4 years? Where do you see yourself in the next however many years? I was like, I want to become a better hurdler. I want to break the world record and I want to win the Olympics. And he was like, well, if you want to train with the best, this is the place to do it. And I just remember being like, I'm sold.
Yeah.
I want to be around the best if I want to be the best. And it was a great experience just being around so many talented athletes for that 1 year.
If you didn't go to Kentucky, what school was in second place?
USC.
Oh, that's quite
okay.
natural.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
quite natural. You got Rye out there.
USC. Yep.
You got Norman out there.
Yeah.
I see it.
It was between those
two. And I think
two.
Joanna was the coach at the time.
She was.
Oh, yeah.
She was
And
the hurdle
won
coach.
hurdles, short hurdles.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
get gold medalist.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
She's
So
one of my favorite athletes and teammates of all time. Like,
hold on. Was it?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I won't even ask who was in third place. It doesn't even
It was
matter.
it was between Texas and Florida.
Like
I think it
the
was
Gators?
Florida. Yeah.
You would have been a Gator.
That was
down
You know
the
what I mean?
line.
I mean, I'm just saying, Mouse, you heard that? She almost was a gator. I'm just saying.
Long almost.
I
Sorry,
appreciate you, Mouse.
You were like
I
a far
appreciate
third.
you. I appreciate you.